Okay, folks, so today I'm going to talk about remotes. Two of the biggest cable providers, Comcast Xfinity and Verizon Fios. This could help or make or break a decision in which one you pick, because obviously the remotes are very important. You're going to use them all day, every day, so you're going to need to know the pros, the cons, how to use them, and that's where I come in to help you make your decision. Because it really is important. Besides, everything you can do with the cable and the DVRs and hooking it up, the remote really comes down to what you're going to use every day. So, how about we just dig into it? First of all, they're both about the same size, just so you know. The first thing that you're going to notice is this has a nice soft silicone rubbery feel to it, including the buttons. Now the Verizon one doesn't. This is the hard plastic, which I don't like as much, but the buttons are rubbery silicone, except for the input and the power. They're hard plastic. So that is actually kind of important. I'd rather go soft to the touch. And if we just go to the top, you can see they both have TV input in the same spot and power, but the buttons are a little bigger on the Verizon. Now the volume, I really like it up here, and it feels great, soft to the touch, and the channel up, down, and the mute. And then if you look at Verizon's, it's right there, probably, towards the bottom, but it's pretty good, same size, soft to the touch as well. But again, the Comcast feels a little better. Then they have the rewind, pause, fast forward, and there's Verizon's, almost in the same location. Again, Verizon's buttons are a little bigger. And you might notice that Verizon's buttons overall are a little bigger. And why is that? Well, it looks like Comcast left a little space on the bottom instead of using the whole thing up like Comcast. But Comcast actually does have some longer buttons, and these buttons are mostly circular. So that's just a minor difference. Obviously, you probably want bigger buttons. But look, what's probably most important is the numbers on the bottom. These are bigger for Comcast. They're a little smaller for Verizon, but every other button is going to be bigger for Verizon, it looks like. So then we got the exit, we got the guide, exit, menu. They're all pretty much in the same area. On here, it doesn't say menu. You're going to have the Xfinity button. That is your menu button. So not too much difference there. Now we got the joystick or the Wonder Wheels, or in this case, the Wonder Triangle. I actually prefer this on Verizon. It's easier to use. It's circular. This is a little sharp, pointy. You do get used to it. It's not an issue. But why is the OK button so small? I don't understand that. This is nice and big. But again, here we go. Rubber and rubber, although this is like little triangles. And then this is the hard plastic for the Wonder Wheel. I don't mind that, but I do like the OK and the wheel better on the Verizon. And then we got these little buttons. That's how you pair your remote, and also other features like the sports app. They don't have that on the Verizon. And then we got the back buttons, pretty much same area. We got the speaker. These are both voice control. I actually like this a lot better because it's soft. It's kind of got like a glass feel to it, but it has an indentation, so you can feel it with your finger, which is really neat. This one isn't bad. Again, this is plastic rubbery bend. Comes out more. It's all right, but I just like the feel and the look better. All right, so then like we said, we got the volume down there and the page. That's not a problem, although again, I prefer them up top. But a big deal for me, one of the most important things, is the info button. The info button is right here with the voice where it should be, near the OK. So with your thumb, you can do it all. Over here, where's the info button? All the way on the bottom. That makes no sense to me because you can't hit OK and then the thumb can barely go to the bottom. Now, if you have small hands or fingers, that's going to be a factor. That's a huge stretch. Sometimes I even crack my thumb going all the way down there. I do not like that. They should be right next to each other. The OK, the info button, the voice, that all should go side and side, hand on hand. Also, the record button, they snuck it all the way down at the bottom. Why is it all the way at the bottom? Shouldn't it be where the play, pause, all the stuff for the DVR is? So I don't know why they just said, oh, maybe we forgot to do the info and record button. No, we'll put them at the bottom. No one will notice. So I don't really get that. So those are the most pros and cons I can think of. If you look at the back, that's not really a factor. They're both nice. They're both easy to take off. The batteries are in the back. So overall, my professional opinion is the Comcast remote. I do wish that the wheel was better on this, but that is the only flaw in my opinion. I like it how everything is just soft to the touch. The info button is where it should be. The voice is better. So that's my opinion. Also, Comcast has no problem switching your remotes out if you have a problem with them. You just take them up there, they swap them out, and you're good. Verizon, on the other hand, I believe that you can't do that. And they say that you bought them or you rent them, but they charge you $25. That's the word on the street because it happened to my friend. $25 for another remote, and he just simply has one that doesn't work anymore. So that's ridiculous. And for Comcast, you can actually even buy them. They sell them on Amazon, which I'll put a link in the description. They're only $10 each. So I don't know what's going on with Verizon gouging on the remotes. Is that where they get you? And you can only get one remote per box with Verizon. With Comcast, they gave us 2 for the living room, which is what you need, So anything else, guys? I think that's probably about it. So you can have any questions, you have any comments, leave them in the comment box below. And let me know, what remote do you like better? Which do you have and which do you like better as well? So hopefully you enjoyed my video. If you haven't, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding ding. I would appreciate it. And hopefully this helped you in making your decision. Besides, obviously other factors with the cable, like the pricing and all that. And I did do another video where I actually went in great detail with Comcast, how to use the guide, how to use the remote, how to pick the channels. So you can check out that video too. But this was all dedicated to the remotes. So hopefully you liked it, and see you later, chomp chomp alligators.